Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Access. In this module, I want to show you how you can do calculations at query level. And to do it, I'm going to do it on the staff table. Now, if I open the staff table, I've added an extra couple of fields, department and salary. So what I want to do in a query is work out what the monthly salary would be for each of these people. Now, I'm going to close that down and create a query. So I've got it selected still. Create query design. I'm going to bring the staff on and then just open up this a little bit. And I won't bring all the fields down actually. Just double click at the top there and drag and drop the lot. So to get a calculation field going, you can just click into a blank column at the end there and start your calculation. Now I'm going to do Shift F2, which will zoom up, and you'll see what I'm going to type. Now I could go into the expression builder and do it through there, but it's quite simple to do it anyhow, so I'll just show you how to do it on here. So this will be monthly wage, so I'm going to do a title, monthly wage, all one word. And then because it's the title of this column that I'm in, I need to do a colon to separate it from the actual calculation. So calculation is just going to be very simple. Salary, which has to go in square brackets because it's a field, so the salary field, close square brackets, divide by 12. That's all I want to do. Clicking OK to that. And then I need to format that to pounds. So I need that to be in pounds, but I'm going to check it works first. So I'll just run that. And it does work. You can see that it's giving you the take home pay, and that's why you need to format it into pounds. So I'm going to go back into design, just right click on it, go into properties, and then where it says format, if you just type the letter C, it will format it to currency. And then if I close that off, I don't need that table thing there anymore. Run that, and it gives you the monthly wage. Now, this is based on the salary field. So if this field changes, so let's say this person gets a pay rise to 35,000, that will automatically recalculate it straight away there. So that's basically how you do a calculation at query level. Now if I go back into design and do one more, so that will see monthly wage. Let's take the tax off. Let's assume it's 20%. In fact, let's go for 23%. So again, I'm going to do Shift F2 to get the screen up. And I'm going to call this take home pay colon. So this now is going to be looking at the other field that I've just done, monthly wage. So I have to make sure I've done that correctly, no spaces. So still square bracket though. It isn't case sensitive, which is great. So monthly wage in square brackets times, I'm going to do the asterisk for times 0.77, which basically takes 23% off. Now, if you're in accounts, you'll be looking at this saying, well, that's not right, but it's just a process I'm going through here. I know it's not exactly how it's done. I'll click OK to that. I'll check it works. Again, I need to format this to accounting or currency. So I'll go back into it, just right click on there, properties, format, type C for currency, click off that and close that down. Just run it again to see if it is okay. And it is. And again, they're all looking at this field. So that's looking at this field, monthly wage, and this is looking at monthly wage. So they're going to update as soon as any of this changes. Now I'm going to save this query as QRY monthly wage. Like that. Wages. And then I'll close that one down. Now there is another feature that you can utilize that's not using calculations as such, but is already there and it's dead easy to use. And it's this totals feature, which is slightly grayed out there because we're not in design. If I create another query design, now you can see it there, huge. I'm going to add the staff table again. But this time, what I want to know is what the salary is per department. So I'll add department. So that's just going to be a list of departments. And then I'm going to add the salary field 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times, and then surname once. And this is how this bit works. Once you click on the totals feature, you'll get this group by option, this extra row, group by. So I do want to group by department, but this first salary, I want to change that to be sum of the salary of that department. Then I want the average salary, and then I want the maximum salary in that department. And in terms of surname, I want a count. So count of how many people is in that department. That's what I want. So when I run that, it should give me that breakdown. So I've got 3 departments, admin, management, and sales, and you can see the breakdown there, 322 in terms of people. And there's the sum of the salary and the average, and then the max of the salary in each department. Now the labeling at the top there is not great in terms of looking at it. You can change that in design. If I go back into design, and this is what you have to do. In front of the S of salary, I'm going to type the word total and then a colon. And then in front of the S on the average one, I'm going to type average, colon. You have to put the colon. And then max, that one, max, colon. And then I'll just put count. And this next one, count. You cannot count personnel, colon. So when I run that again, unless I've done a typo, it should tell you the score on the door. So I've got department, total, average, max, and number of people, personnel in that. So I'm going to save this query as totals, department totals, QRY, department totals. Remember, it's dynamic, so any figures changing, this will automatically pick it up. Okay, to that, close that one down. So that's all I want to talk about in this little session. How you can create calculations in queries and how you can use the total feature, which automatically generates the sum, average, max, and count, etc. So hopefully that's of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you in the next one.